Now you may have heard of VidIQ and that it gets you more views in less time, but who is VidIQ actually for? What's it all about? And we're going to talk about who VidIQ isn't for, coming up. Hey Dare to Dreamers, it's Michelle Osorio with Dare to Dream School, where I teach entrepreneurs and people with personal brands how they can scale their business using online video. I'm here with Rob from VidIQ.
Hello.
You may have heard of VidIQ as software that helps you get more views in less time. This is not a sponsored video. Nobody paid me to do this interview, so I'm asking Rob some honest questions to help you decide, is VidIQ right for you? And we're also going to talk about perhaps who is somebody that VidIQ is not for, because it's not for everybody. So Rob, can you give the layman, the regular person, maybe a business owner who has a business, they want to get started on YouTube, how can they use VidIQ to help them?
Yeah, so I like to describe VidIQ as a piece of software or Chrome extension that educates YouTubers, video creators on their journey. And we do that through a lot of different tools. For example, if you're trying to research something, you're wanting to do an online course, and you need to know which are the right keywords to help boost you up the search rankings, we will offer suggestions and give you information about how that keyword has trended in the past. And also you can analyze videos that are already on YouTube and see what metadata they're using through our tools, and then grabbing that and using the bits that you really need for your content to help again improve its discoverability. What we also have are many actionable tools. For example, we have this channel audit tool, which is almost like your 24/7 YouTube consultant. It just brings up like a scorecard of everything that's happening on your channel, but it tries to granulate it and tell you this particular video brings in a lot of subscribers, so it builds trust with your audience. It gets them to commit to clicking that red button. Whereas this video created a lot of conversation, you got a lot of engagement out of it. So maybe you want to do another video on that topic to create more conversation. So we're using analytics that already exist in YouTube, but we're presenting them in a different way and bringing them from deep in the earth. You know, you have to click through so many screens to get there.
Yes.
Whereas with VidIQ, it's one click and we have that information there in front of you.
So is VidIQ hard to learn though? Because, okay, for my, I've identified my ideal viewer, my ideal customer. I'm helping people who might not be very tech savvy, and I help them get started with their YouTube channel. And a lot of times people ask, whenever there's a tool or gear or software, the first question is this something I can learn, or is this too hard? So I'm curious.
It's an interesting question, and I would say yes, but it's quite overwhelming because we have over 50 tools at this point, and every screen you click on YouTube, you will see something from VidIQ. So I think it takes maybe a week, 2 weeks to acclimatize to all of the different tools we have, but we have plenty of tutorials available on our channel, and if you mouse over many of the tools, it'll give you a quick tooltip to explain how they work. But I mean, data can be quite daunting, and we simplify it, but we do provide a lot of data. So I say, spend a bit of time getting used to the program before you want to invest in any of our paid services.
Okay, so there is a free version,
Yes.
and then it's tiered?
Free to download, and then there's two tiers. There's a pro version, which is $10 a month, and the boost version, which is $50 a month. But there are discounts if you go for the annual package.
Okay, and I know you do live streams. Is it
Yeah.
on a regular schedule?
So actually we do 3 live streams a week. We do a live stream on a Tuesday where myself and another VidIQ team member will audit channels completely for free. We also do a weekly webinar, and that's where Leron teaches people how to use our software. So it almost goes like on a, I'm not going to say a product tour, but on a YouTube creator's journey of where they would start to research, and then when they would upload their video to YouTube, and how VidIQ can help complement that experience. And then on a Thursday, we do Q&A. So we just let rip. If you want to ask any question about YouTube, our software, or their channel, we're happy to try and tackle them.
So that's how I discovered
Yeah.
you, and I've watched some of your live streams. So I went to this VidIQ panel thinking, oh, I'm going to meet Rob, and then it was this person I didn't recognize.
The other Rob, yes.
I was very confused.
I'm tomorrow.
There's 2 Robs
Yeah.
apparently at VidIQ, so that's why, so don't get confused. Now, I also wanted to talk about who is VidIQ not for, because it's not for everybody.
So, if you download VidIq and just expect your channel to explode without any effort, then it's not for you.
It's
buying
out there.
views, buying subscribers, asking people to do sub for sub, trying to hack the system, negate the way YouTube should be used, then VidIq is not for you. It's what we do is give you the tools, but you still have to put in the hard work, you still have to put in the research. We just put the signpost there to help you get to your destination faster than you would do without any assistance.
And in case you didn't know, because I know people just starting out, sometimes they do ask, should I buy subscribers, should I buy views?
Absolutely not, no.
It's
against
totally
terms of
agree.
service. You may get strikes on your channel, even terminated, so I would definitely not recommend that ever.
Don't do it. It's not worth it, and they're not real views, and they're not real subs anyway, so it's going to end up hurting your channel in the long run.
I just want to play a bit of role play here, because I did this in a video once, so, hey, do you want to do sub for sub? Say yes.
Yes.
And then we've done sub for sub, and now what do we do?
Never watch.
We never talk to each other ever again, nothing ever happens, and that's where it's useless value.
Right, exactly. So what's the point of subscribers if they're not going to watch your videos,
Yeah.
they're not interested in your videos, then it's just going to end up hurting you, right, in the algorithm. Because YouTube's going to see that there's all these people subscribed, but they're not watching your content.
And you'll always be suspicious, eyebrows raised when a channel's got 10,000 subscribers and each video is getting 10 views or 20 views.
Right,
the numbers will
exactly.
just never add up.
So thanks a lot for your time,
You're
Rob.
welcome.
Make sure you check out Rob on the live streams and on the VidIq channel. And here's another video as well about how to get more views on YouTube the right way, the organic way. I'll catch you later, Dare to Dreamers. Osorio out.